So good evening. We are back again. Monday evening antics, rants in the building. What you saying?
All good, man. All good. What's happening?
Yeah, man. Just same old, different day, innit? Just got to keep working, keep grinding. My team are doing all right. Yours ain't, and it's just
We're shit, bro.
mad. It's mad. Yeah, I can't lie,
We're
mate.
super shit, bro.
We're getting to United in a bit. we get the positive rants first, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, big ups to everyone watching live as well, man. Make sure you are slapping the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to Rance's channel if you're watching on playback and live now. It's in the title. Just click it. For everybody wanting to go to the Twitch channel, you can follow Rance there and subscribe there as well. That's in the live. It's also in the description as well, so go and check that out as well. But yeah, Arsenal, 1 loss in 10, 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Some big boy goals in that game as well. Every single goal,
proper goals. Every goal was class, man.
All of the month, every single one. And that boy for Watford, man, oh my days, that was like Ronaldo against was it Juve? I think it was Ronaldo for Juve. I don't know. Whoever he scored for, he did the bicycle kick, didn't he?
The overhead kick. Yeah, it was for Juve. He was on offside and he ran back onside and banged the overhead. Actually, it might have been for Real Madrid, actually. No, it was Juve, I think. But yeah, I know which overhead kick you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a mad goal.
Arsenal balling out.
We're doing all right, mate. I can't lie. Out of all the teams in and around that top 4 race, we're currently 4th. We've got games in hand. We've got the points on the board, and every other team is just choking at the moment, and we're not. And when they got it back to 3-2, it was a bit nervy for a little while. And Emmanuel Dennis missed an absolute sitter at 3-1. Yeah, normally he'd bury that, but yeah, man, I can't lie. We're on course for Champions League at the moment. One thing I will say is we've got games in hand against Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham. So they're not guaranteed wins, but they're not guaranteed losses the way we're playing at the moment. And Saka and Odegaard, listen, I rip Odegaard every week, mate. He was absolutely balling at the weekend. Regardless of whether it's Watford, you still got to do it. And Saka as well. What did you make of it, man?
Odegaard's found his feet in it. It's one of them ones where, because of the kind of player he is stylistically, I think he's a rhythm player, in it. Players like him need to find their rhythm, and I think he's found it now. And he's oozing, bruv. His finish was probably my favorite out of all of them, because I think with Martinelli and Saka's goals, they put the ball where they needed to put it. Odegaard could have, like, other players would have absolutely levered that. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's just absolutely just stroked that into the back of the net, like, and just the composure, like, he's just playing. Yeah, he's playing with a bit of arrogance now, innit? He just looks so good. So, nah, man, it's good to watch players when they're on form like that, innit? And like, he's just enjoying his football. I think he's looked good for the last 3-4 weeks now, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So, like, he's definitely feeling himself right now. So it's good to watch players when they're confident like that. And Saka's finish was a joke as well, like, to be fair. Absolute joke.
Even Martinelli's goal was just...
Martinelli's one was a joke, but Saka's one was more of a joke because I never expected it from him. You know them ones? Like Martinelli, you know that he can kind of just do the unexpected. He's one of them players where he's got, like, something highlight worthy in his back pocket at all times, innit? But the Saka finish was like, again, that's a player playing with mad confidence, innit?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Saka was unplayable at times in that game. He was just toying with him at times. And the thing with Odegaard's goal, right, and this is my criticism of that guy, is that he admires his pass too often. He doesn't carry on. Like in that goal that he scored, and it was a great little side foot. Took a slight little nick, but it was going in anyway. Yeah, but the thing for me with that was it was like Wenger ball, like back heel, one touch. Yeah,
and shout out Lacazette as well, bro. He got 2 assists, and both of them, like, showed good awareness of what was around him to kind of tee up his teammate for the goals, man. Like, he done what he was supposed to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, he won't get credit for that, but do you know what I mean? If you've got other strikers up front, you probably don't score those goals. It was proper unselfish, both of them.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, he was pony in that game, other than them 2 moments. But the reason he was pony is he didn't really get much service. It was all going down the wings and nothing into him. He had one chance where he could have maybe done a diving header, and he didn't. That was, I think, at 1-0. But yeah, with Odegaard, he actually continued his run. Yeah, which is something that he's only scored 5 goals this season. One of them was a direct free kick that he pinged in against Burnley. If you look at the other goals, the other 4, it's all where he's continued his run. And that's why he does my nutting. Yeah, because it's like, mate, you can get into the penalty box. You can get it there. You can do it. We've seen you do it now. Yeah, and that goal was absolutely quality, man. All of the goals, even Sissoko's goal, I know it was poor defending, but the way he took it down, and again, a big, tall, lanky player like that, you don't expect him to be able to like maneuver his body that quickly and his feet and adjust. All 5 goals, man, all of them should be in goal of the month. Yeah, and like, it was just mad.
Some proper goals.
We're purring now, man. We're doing really well. The one thing I will say, yeah, somebody highlighted it. Matt highlighted it on one of the fan cams. He said, "Look, we've got to stop giving away sloppy goals towards the end of a game. You know, you're doing that 2, 3, 4 times out of 5, 6. You know, all of a sudden you could potentially drop points. We done it the other week. Gave a it was against Brentford. Against Brentford, we gave a sloppy goal. It didn't cost us the game, but you're giving away sloppy goals here and there. And listen, if we're going to get this top 4, it could come down to goal difference in the end.
Yeah, you need to cut those things out.
But other than
especially
that,
against better teams.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We've got Leicester next Sunday, or this Sunday, sorry. Then a week Wednesday, we've got Liverpool, and then we've got Villa. So the next 3 games, we had to win that game at Watford, because if we didn't, the next 3 are not dead certs, are they? Although we are playing very well. But Liverpool just keep grinding and grinding and grinding.
That's what they do.
And exactly. And we ain't got a great record against them, like in recent years. We do all right at home compared to away against them, but they're still relentless, and they're going to.
I don't know if anyone's got a good record at Anfield, though. To be honest, like Anfield's not somewhere that any team really likes to go. If there's any Liverpool fans in the chat, you might tell me like who's your bogey team at home? Because brother, I just feel like nobody likes going to Anfield.
Maybe they've got 4 points in the last 2 seasons there. Maybe Burnley. Burnley don't tend to do too bad. Other than that, everyone gets slapped at Anfield, don't they?
Apart from Man City. Man City are cool anywhere they go. You know? Man City aren't really like... Man City are not... Yeah, they're different, bro. Like, they go wherever they want and take points wherever they want.
Yeah,
that's what Man City do.
Their squad's just a joke. Best manager in the league, best squad in the league. Like, so they have one off day here and there, that's it. But then they come back with 10 straight wins or something stupid, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'm kind of enjoyed watching that game at the weekend. It's the first time I've actually watched Arsenal for months and months and actually enjoyed a football match. Because normally, I'm like you, we won the game, but it was boring. It was crap to watch and that. Like, but that game was actually entertaining, and especially after 13 seconds, we went 1-0 down and it was ruled off. Yeah, and I was like, oh man, this is going to get
wake up call, isn't it?
Yeah, and to be honest, that first half, every time they come to our defense, we were in panic stations. Yeah, but then after that, second half, we chilled out a little bit. I like the fact that Cedric was overlapping, like this guy says here. Cedric was overlapping Saka, which made Saka play better as well, because normally Tomiyasu's there and he don't overlap. So then
Saka, they need that in it, and it's like because he's not a natural 1v1 player, he needs overlaps. He needs it because it occupies the defender and it gives him more space for him to do his work in it. Like I still think like his passing and his eye for a pass and his movement is probably his strengths, isn't it? He's not really a 1v1, but he's very clever, little give and goes and stuff like that. So when he's got a decoy run down the outside, it gives him more space in it and he can be more dangerous. So yeah, man, it's good. It's the same with Sancho as well with United. If he doesn't have people overlapping, I think he struggles because he's not mad explosive, in it. Like he's good at going past players, but he's not got that kind of pace in it. I think Saka's similar. Saka's quick, but he's not frightening, in it. He's not frightening.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He needs to overlap.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. When you play Sancho or Saka without an overlap, it always looks like they're having a bad game because they just pass sideways and backwards. They run up the pitch, they stop, they got 3 players coming onto them, so they just pass it sideways. Yeah, and you're just like, oh, come on. Yeah, and it winds me up when Tomiyasu plays sometimes because he never crosses halfway. Yeah, and it's like when I see Cedric ain't great. I think he's all right as a backup, but he ain't a number 1 starter for me. He ain't good enough. But as a backup, I think he's pretty good. But I think that's a position we need to strengthen. We need a proper overlapping fullback in the summer. Yeah, Tomiyasu is more of a centre back than a right back, and he's been injured for 4-5 games now, maybe with a calf strain. So, and then he come back, and then he injured the other calf. So, Yeah, how do you even do that? Do you know what I mean? It's like, man's got weak calves, bro. Yeah, but calves are probably skinnier than mine.
That's mad.
But yeah, man, I think he's done all right, that Cedric, since he's come in there. But listen, it's all well and good balling out against Watford, who are going to get relegated. Yeah, now let's step up and do it against Leicester. Step up and do it against Liverpool at home, and then step up and do it against Villa, and then go into that international break, signed, sealed, delivered. No one's catching us. Yeah, because you've got Tottenham next. Yeah, well, one, if not both, are going to drop points. Well,
to be fair, all you guys need to do is win one of your games in hand that nobody thinks you're going to win, and you're cool.
Yeah.
You're 100%. Cool, just one of them games that people don't think you're going to win. Just get some points from, even if you draw a couple of them, just get points out of them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people be writing you off in them games. Even if you get a couple of draws, you're nice.
Well, I'm just looking at the table, right? We played the same games as Spurs, and we're 6 clear. 6 clear of them, yeah? We do have to play them at their ground. So if we could beat them, that's them. Yeah, and we've played 3 games less than you, and we're 1 ahead of you. So again, if we can pick up 3 points, 4 points, maybe out the next 3,
you're nice.
Yeah, then I think it'll be pretty much over. West Ham have played 3, and we're 3. 3 more than us, and we're 3 clear. Yeah, we've put ourselves in pole position, man. The one thing that does worry me though is like the goals. Yeah, we've only got a +12 at the minute. And we do have to play Man United. We do have to play Liverpool. We do have to play Tottenham and Chelsea. They're not easy 4 games. The one thing is though, you have to play them as well. You've still got to play Spurs. I think you've still got to play Liverpool.
We do.
And I think you've still got to play Chelsea.
I believe so. I think Man City is the only team that we played already. You have to play everyone else again. And we got smoked by Liverpool last time we played them. And yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be same again this time. So
but that's what I'm saying. It's like, you lot have got some big games. Spurs have still got some big games. And we've still got some big games. It's the big games against each other, because we've got to play you and Spurs. You've got to play us and Spurs. Them games, them games there. Forget Liverpool, because listen, I don't think we'll beat Liverpool. I don't think you'll get anything against them. Yeah, and I'm sure Tottenham has still got to play Liverpool as well. So Liverpool are going to have a say in this top 4 as well. But if we can get points against you lot and Spurs, we're done. We're 4th, and we'll be in the Champions League. If we lose either of them games or both, then it makes it tasty for the last couple of games of the season, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. But no, I think Arsenal got that wrapped. I think they're playing with the confidence now. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think they're doing their thing.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
What can I say, bro? Arsenal are looking good. Like that's just how it is right now.
And do you know what the mad thing was? That game, against Watford, I thought only 4 players could have walked off of that pitch and said, "Yeah, I had a big boy game." The rest of them, I just thought were like pretty average. And it's like, I thought Xhaka was pony. I thought Gabriel had one of his worst games. I thought Ben White was iffy at times. Tierney was iffy in the first half. Martinelli was quiet other than the goal. Laka quiet other than 2 nice little assists. Yeah, and it's like, now we need them to step up, because if we're going to get this top 4, we can't have 4 players playing well. We need to have 5, 6, 7, 8 players playing well every single game. Yeah, and we're not going to play the likes of Watford every week. Do you know what I mean? We've still got Palace away, and that ain't going to.
Yeah, they're playing well. That's going to be a good game of football. I'm gonna have to tune into that. That's going to be a good game for sure, because Palace won't sit back.
Oh no, definitely not, man. I think they've scored. Yeah, I'm just looking now. They've scored 2 goals less than us this season.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, and look at their squad compared to ours. Like, they're not doing too bad. Villa have only scored 4 less than us, and that's where my issue is the goals scored. Yeah, because we've got a bad goals scored out of everyone. I think I'm just looking now in the top 6, we've got the lowest. Yeah, you've scored more. Everyone's scored more than us. West Ham have scored more than us. Do you know what I mean? They ain't even got a striker.
For real.
It's mad, really, isn't it? Yeah, but. Yeah, I think we're nearly there. I think we're nearly there, man. And our fans will be having the street parties. They'll be jumping up and down. Most of our fans are already there already. The bunting and party poppers are out. 4th is a trophy. Wenger told us for 10 years. So yeah, man, it's all good. We've won a trophy this season if we qualify. But then I want to see if we do qualify. Now it's a case of what do we do as a football club? Because all I've heard all season is if we get top 4, we can attract top players. Well, let's see if we can attract top players if we qualify, because said this before. You lot need 2 strikers. Yeah, we need 2 strikers.
We need to, but we won't sign to. And also, even if you do get top 4, yeah, like how much money is available to spend without selling anyone?
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like when you've got players that are going on a free, you've got players like us with Lacazette.
Yeah,
it's like that guy was in a contract still. We'd get what 25-30 mil for him maybe.
Yeah,
and that's 25-30 mil we ain't getting now. Yeah, so now you've got to add on top of the fee that you're going to pay for a striker, the money that you've just allowed a player to leave for fuck all that you could have got. So there's 25 mil before you've even spent on a striker. Now, which striker are we going to get? Because if you look at the strikers that are elite strikers or top strikers in the world, they ain't coming to Arsenal or Man United. Let's be real with that.
Yeah.
Because if they're that good, Real Madrid, Barca, Bayern, City, they would all be sniffing. Why would you come to Arsenal or United over Chelsea or Liverpool or City?
Yeah, I think there's a serious shortage here of quality in that area, just in world football in general. Like outside the top clubs. Do you know what I mean? The top players are at the top clubs. Like when you're looking at, I don't know, attacking players that you could potentially get, even when you look in the Prem, you're probably looking at like a Rafinha or something, or you know what I mean? Because if Leeds don't go down, they'll be very close to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So he's probably available. But then when you're looking outside of that, like who's really jumping out at you? Like, yo, like maybe you could go Wolves and raid one of their players. I don't know. There's not a lot going on, bro. Yeah, obviously Anthony at Ajax as well. Yeah, but I don't know, man. That could have Bayern Munich written all over it or something like that, bro. Bayern tend to move for players like that. So yeah, I just don't really know. I think there's a shortage of like just quality attacking players, period. Proven attacking players, even not attacking players that are having their first good season in football.
Yeah. And that's a good point. There's a fella at Benfica called Darwin Núñez. Yeah, that boy has bagged 20 odd goals in 20 odd games this season. Yeah, he's 21, I think, 22. And it's like, well done, you're doing it in Portugal. You're slapping the league to pieces. But now you pick that kid up, put him in a totally different country, a bigger football. Well, and listen, Benfica are massive. I shouldn't diss Benfica. Yeah, but you put them at Arsenal or United in the Premier League, the expectation's completely different now.
Different pressure, different level of league. Do you know what I mean? Like different style of football, so many different things.
And then you
do you know what I mean? Look, this guy's put a list in here. The fact that man's put Jared Bowen in it, yeah, tells me, yeah, like that's where football is now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if we're talking about top players, you can't be putting Bowen and Doku in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Bellingham, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Tchouaméni, cool, but come on, bro. Like even the Jonathan Youth, bro. There's a lot of these men that got loads to prove. Sebastian Haller was playing in the Premier League for West Ham. It didn't work out for him. Yeah, I mean, and he went back to Ajax. So everyone's talking about him, but he had his shot in the Premier League and he didn't do shit. So it's just one of them ones where like it's all about styles, innit? Some players are very good, but they're just not Premier League players. They're just not.
And you know, when everyone puts Dybala in this list, yeah, like big up to everyone watching as well. When everyone mentions this Dybala, that guy would get battered in this league. Yeah, he's technically very good and he scores goals, pretty nippy, like low center of gravity, all of that, left foot, right foot. I just don't see him doing well in this league. Yeah, I've watched him enough for Juve in the Champions League, yeah, and that guy just melts. Yeah,
bro, he got linked with Man United at one point, and I wasn't sold. Even at the time, I was like, I don't know if I want him.
No, it's just for me, he just floats in and out of games. Yeah, and it's like you're not consistently at the top level. I mean, I've just looked at his stats now for the season. He's scored 7 goals this season. Yeah, 5 assists. So on paper, it looks great, doesn't it? But the guy's 28 years old. Like, do you know what I mean?
And he's playing in Italy, bro.
Exactly. You know, you're playing up against Sassuolo and teams like that. Like, come on, man. Up against Tarkowski and Ben Mee, they'll just clatter the geezer. Do you know what I'm saying? They will. Yeah, Ben Mee and Tarkowski are just put him back to fucking Turin, bro. Like, come on. Yeah, he's a good player. I do like him. I just don't think he's anywhere near suited for this league. He'd look good in Spain. He'd ball out in Spain. Yeah, but Premier League, I think it'd be too quick for him. Yeah, I think it'd be too quick for him. And I think he is a free agent this guy's put he's a free. I think he is a free agent in the summer. Yeah, Lautaro Martinez. That's a player that I think could do well in this league.
I think he could do well in the league, but I still think he's overrated. Yeah, still think he's overrated. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a purple patch player, isn't it? Like sometimes he looks great, sometimes he looks kind of dead. Like I wouldn't want him, and he would command a lot of money as well. I think Lautaro's not leaving for less than about 50, 60, I reckon, and that's too much for him.
Comfortably, they were touting 65, 70s in the summer last summer. So yeah, with a year less, yeah, it's got to be at least 50 or 60, isn't it? But yeah, man, it's not the one. But you're right, there is a lack of top strikers out there and attackers out there. The thing with what's his name, Rafinha looks amazing. Yeah, he really does. Like, every time I watch him, I just think you're too good for Leeds. Yeah, but again, it's a different pressure, and to step up to and listen, Leeds are a massive football club. They always have been. Anywhere you go around the world, you'll see somebody who supports Leeds, right? But they're not the great team they once were. So the pressure is different. The pressure is just stay in the league this season. Yeah, as soon as you go to a team in the top 6, it's now you have to perform every week at the highest level. I'm not so sure he's got that either. Like, he's got everything you want in a footballer, apart from the output. But then you could say the output is maybe because he's playing at Leeds. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that though. A lot of the time it is because of where he's playing and why the output's the same. But he's one of them players. He'll always have good highlights in it because of the way he plays. But
yeah,
that doesn't mean that he's a top level player. It doesn't mean that. Do you know what I mean? He might see a lot more of the ball playing for Leeds than he does if he's at another team that don't really play through him. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think the jury's out on him, but I think he's worth his shot, though. Do you know what I mean? Just like Wilfred Zaha was worth his shot in his earlier years. I think that Rafinha's worth at least a big move, and then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I think someone should take a punt on him, especially the fact that they're going down. Why wouldn't you? You got nothing to lose. You're going to get him on the cheap.
Yeah, true. Serge Gnabry's available as well. Serge Gnabry. Yeah, I think he's on a free. I may be wrong. The chat I probably know, but I'm pretty sure he's on a free as well. Big up to Divic as well. Big up to 1550 in the building, man. Make sure you're battering these likes. There's not even 300 likes. You lot are slacking today, so make sure you're smashing these likes up. Subscribe to Rance's YouTube. It's in the title. Just click it. It takes you there. And his Twitch is in the pinned comment on the live. So make sure you go and follow and subscribe to that as well. Big up to Divic. He says, if you get a chance to sign 5 players, who would they be? Hey, brother, I'll answer that. Haaland, Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, and Mahrez.
You know, like that. It's so mad. I don't know. One thing I say is Man United need a centre-back.
Oh, boy, your centre-backs. Oh,
they need a centre-back. They need a 6. They need a right-sided player because Jaden's playing on the left and he looks good there. They need a striker and they need a goalkeeper as well. To be fair, they need a player in each one of the positions you're going up the bruv. It's mad right now, bro. Yeah. I swear David De Gea slyly cost man like 3 out of them 4 goals. If you look at his kicking, oh my days, bruv. Like David De Gea kicked the ball to the other team literally for 3 out of the 4 goals that we conceded. So I don't know. It's one of them ones where, yeah, literally, we need a right back as well. Like, to be fair, man need a left back as well. Man need a centre back. Man need a number 6. Man need a right winger. Need 2 strikers. We're fucked, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Man need about 8 ballers to be serious.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because Luke Shaw's trash here, but to be fair, Tellers ain't much better. They're probably like the same level. They're just good at different things. You know, like that.
Both together, they might be a decent left back.
Yeah, that's it. If you put them both together, if Luke Shaw had Tellers' mobility, and his delivery, and Tellers had Luke Shaw's like reading of the game defensively, they would be a decent player, innit? So it's it's a shambles. It's a shambles, bruv. Like, I'm gonna be real, and that's why you can't blame the manager too much, man. I think people are clutching at straws when they're trying to blame the manager. You see Gary Neville and them idiots try and do it, but when Ollie was there, they were blaming the players. So if our manager's lost players and hasn't brought in any players, how is it his fault? when Oli was there, it was the players' fault. Gary Neville's full of shit. That's why guys like these guys, yeah, make me sick. Can't even lie, they make me sick. You come out and say, yeah, I'm not gonna call out Oli because he's my mate and that. And all of a sudden, oh yeah, Rannick's out of his depth and that. Fuck off, man.
He's actually said on Sky Sports before saying, I'm never going to call for a manager's head.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. And then he was doing it yesterday. The guy's a disgrace, isn't it? Like, people like him, like, people need to retrospectively play the videos and show him how much of a hypocrite he is. Because like my man said in the chat, Ralph is just exposing how shit these players are. He's doing a great job of it. I like it. Do you know what I mean? I really like the fact that the manager is actually exposing how shit these guys are. Like, even when he came out and he said that about Alanga, he's like, a lot of players can learn from him, innit? Like kind of talking about Rashford and that. And he's showing you that Marcus Rashford at 24, going to be 25 years old this year, ain't even at the level of an Alanga, bro. Like, he ain't got the attitude, he ain't got the fundamentals. Like, Ralph's doing a great job of exposing just who's not on anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Yep. So I think he's doing a brilliant job. And the first half against Man City, he had us looking like we might be able to like get something out of the game, bro. Do you know what I mean?
When you equalised with Sancho, yeah, I was like, okay, maybe man, you could get something here, and then straight away, bang, 2-1, and I thought, now this is the history of Man United for the last 3.5, 4 years.
Bro, but this season, if you watch Man United, second half, we're always shit. I said it before the game. I said, guys, literally, it depends on how the first half goes. Because second half, we're done. When we went 2-1 down, I said, that's the game over. Because second half, Man United are always shit, bro. Under Oli, we used to be second half FC coming back from behind. And then in recent times, we've started the games really, really well. Second half's been horrible. Against Crystal Palace, Ralph's first game, we pressed really well, looked really good. Second half died. And ever since Ralph has brought in the pressing, it's just shown us just how unfit, yeah, and how unintelligent our players are. Like, they don't know how to press. And also, when they're tired, they don't know positionally where to be. So even when they're in the low block, they're still leaving gaps because they're not even smart enough to read the danger. Like, tactically, the players are so naive. They're just not very good. So, and that's not a surprise. They had Oli coaching them for 3 years. And McKenna, Oli, and Michael Carrick. What the fuck are they gonna learn? What are they gonna learn from them clowns? Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at Man United defensively now, yeah, it's because these guys have not been coached for like 3.5 seasons. And even though they enjoyed it, it's made us worse. They enjoyed it under Oli because no one had to take accountability for their shit performances. Everyone looked at Oli, blame the manager, and yes, the manager's fault, but the players never took any accountability. And now you've got a proper manager that's got a philosophy that knows how he wants to play. Yeah, you can see who the bums are now more than ever, and it's everyone's favorites. Everyone's favorites. The bums are starting to show, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Pogba didn't have a great game yesterday. I think he played like 70 minutes, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, but got an assist. Another big game, Bruno goes missing. Another one. He still hasn't played well in a big game for Man United in his whole career at Manchester United Football Club. But he was meant to be the savior, bro. He was meant to be the savior. Marcus Rashford. You were missing. Marcus Rashford, bum, bro.
Oh, he's
you know what I mean? There's talk of him coming out. He wants a new deal.
He ran in a straight line, straight into about 4 players. I was like, what is this guy doing?
All he does. Marcus Rashford is a bum, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's always been that. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, man's been calling him a bum for like the last 4 or 5 years or something like that. It's mad now that people are seeing it. It's mad people are seeing it right now. He's talking about a new contract. Piss off, man. No, they ain't get no new contract.
Contracts with Burnley or somewhere, because that's about his level. Maybe he can replace Aaron Lennon.
Dead baller, drop me out, get out of the football club. Do you know what I mean? Like, man, I got Wan-Bissaka. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, I got Harry Maguire as the captain. Come on, the team's bleeding, fam. The team's bleeding.
And when you've got Phil Foden just scooping balls over your defense, like, and Lindelof just standing there watching it go over him, didn't even react. He just stood there.
Lindelof. Oh, Lindelof's mad passive, innit? Mad passive. That's all he is. Like, he doesn't want to attack the ball, innit? And that's why I said, when we were in for a centre back, if you got Harry Maguire who doesn't attack the ball, you need to get a more aggressive centre back like a Rudiger or something. I said it before Varane came in. I was like, we need a defender that's going to attack the ball, innit? We need an aggressive defender. That's why if Eric Bailly could stay fit, someone of his kind of mold would have made sense. So, yeah, when man are not attacking the ball, this is what happens.
100%. Yeah, if you stand off a player running at you with the technical ability of Foden, you're going to look like an idiot. It doesn't matter what centre back you are. Yeah, it doesn't matter how good you are. And if you're listen, Lindelof's not the worst centre back on the planet, and his levels above.
He's far from it, but when he plays with Maguire, he looks shit. He always looks good when he plays with Varane, bro. Like Lindelof, I'm sure when he plays with Maguire, he's worried because he knows Maguire ain't got no pace. So because of that, he knows he can't make a mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that Maguire makes Lindelof worse, bro. I believe that.
Yeah, 100%. And mate, you just knew what was going to happen. You just knew City were going to turn the screw and just kill you off. And you had to come out in the second half and say, no, we're Man United, yeah, and we're going to have a say in this title race, and we're gonna have a say in the top four. We're going to try and get top four. And instead, you just wilted like a flower, bro. It was mad. Yeah, and as soon as they go 3-1 up, and let's be real, right? Who the fuck was marking Mahrez? Why'd you leave a player of that ability unmarked on the edge of the box?
You know what it is? From them set plays, you're not actually meant to mark Mahrez, but what you're meant to do is you have to have a player that's looking at Mahrez and they're like, as soon as the ball gets played, I'm just sprinting out to him. And then if he beats you, he beats you. Do you know what I'm saying? But we didn't get out quick enough, bro. Do you know what I mean? And obviously the deflection takes it past De Gea. De Gea saves it if it doesn't hit Maguire.
Oh, yeah, straight down the centre. He scuffed it.
Yeah. So it wasn't a great strike, but we don't get out quick enough, and that comes down again to passiveness. That's what it comes down to. Defensively, the players are just very passive. Like no one wants to take responsibility. Somebody should have had an eye on Mahrez, and they're just like, "Yo, this is my guy." As soon as the ball isn't coming into the danger area, you have to get out quickly. You have to. So
you get taught that when you're 5.
Yeah, but this is it. Like that's what I'm saying. These players don't know how to take responsibility. As soon as the ball's outside the danger zone, they should know, take the initiative and apply pressure to the ball. We didn't do it, and we got punished. Like literally, Man United, all of their goals were schoolboy. Like when you look at all of them, City never really had to earn none of them. KDB got 2 tap-ins by his standards. 2 tap-ins. Gifts, bro. Like you can't be dropping the ball to KDB 8 yards out from goal. Like it's a tap-in for him.
Mate, the one where Bernardo had the ball, and they just run round. Yeah, and I'm thinking there's 3 Man United players there. How are you allowing that cross into the box? And then KDB is just unmarked. You're all watching the play. Like, what are these? Mate, they're on 100, 200, 300 grand a week, these players. Yeah, and listen, like money's not the be all and end all for ability, because some of these players are fucking nicking a living. But when you're on 50 grand a week, right, or 200 grand a week, I expect the player to bang straight on that player. Yeah, when you watch Man City, they're the best team in the league, but they've got the best work rate.
Oh, bro, their recovery's dumb. I remember we had a corner, or did they have a corner? No, they had a corner. We defended their corner. We went to counter them. They got 7 players behind the ball, yeah, by the time we got into the middle third, bro. Like, they just sprinted back. And I was like, oh, my God. Like, it's going to be a long day, bro. And that was in the second half. They're already winning.
Yeah. I mean, that's Pep don't allow them not to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he'll be standing there cussing. He'll probably sub them and not playing for 6 weeks if they ain't running back. It's mad. But that just shows the levels. And there is levels to it. You know, like I was having a conversation with a mate of mine about Chelsea the other day. They battered Burnley 4-0. And after the game, all I see on the internet was their fans moaning. Yeah, saying, well, you know, the strike force saying all that, you know, it's not good enough. We're not that close to the title. We need to do better. But that is the fucking levels. Yeah, and you lot are the same. Man City are levels clear of you lot. And until you lot as a club wake up and say, hang on, we're Man United here. Yeah, let's not take the piss. We've had everything in this Premier League for donkey's years until Fergie left. And until you lot wake up as a football club, Man City are just going to take the piss, especially if Pep signs that new contract, because they ain't going to stop anytime soon if he stays. You know, the next manager, if he does leave, might not be as good, might not be as relentless. The players are getting older, etc., etc. But if Pep's there, might as well just give him the title every season. Yeah, because they're just not fuck about, and he's the best manager comfortably in this league.
And they've got to play Liverpool, haven't they?
Yeah, still got to play him at is it Anfield? I think it's at Anfield.
It doesn't matter where it is. I think they're going to win that. Like that. They're a joke.
They are a joke, literally. And the thing is, Kevin De Bruyne has been pretty pony all season. Yeah, he's looked overweight. He's not looked on it. He's not looked fit. And yesterday, even though he didn't have to look fit for the goals, he was still running things, man. He was bombing over halfway. It was like watching De Bruyne from a couple of years ago. I was just like, wow, he's back. He's actually back. But they're too good, man. Like when you watch Bernardo on the ball, he's just fucking brilliant footballer. Yeah, absolutely top class.
Yeah, him and Rodri just make them tick, man. Honestly,
and it's so comfortable. It's like they don't even break sweat. They're just fully in control of what they're doing at all times. They can have 4 players around them. They never panic. You know, you never see Bernardo Silva really shanking a ball off balance where he's panicked or something, do you? Do you know what I mean? It's just comfortable, little drag back, little pass. No, same for the De Bruyne goal where he just had 3 players around him. He was like, "Yeah, cool. I'm just going to put it through your legs, mate." Yeah, it's just like trickled into the penalty box and bang, goal. Like,
no, they're brilliant, man. And Jack Grealish as well. Like, and this is what I mean about these idiots, yeah. Because man's not getting GA and that, man are saying, "Oh yeah, 100 million flop and all that, bro." Jack Grealish, yeah, actually suits this Man City system perfectly well because he keeps the ball well. His ball retention's good. He can beat players 1v1 when he needs to and create chances. But most of the time, yeah, he stays wide and he can drift inside as well, pop the ball. He keeps the ball in it. That's what Pep wants him to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Pep wants him to do. That's what he wants Sterling to do as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where he's way more technically efficient than Raheem Sterling, bro. It's a massive upgrade. It's a massive upgrade. Maybe Sterling might get them more goals with his pace and his movement at the moment. But once Grealish's confidence goes up a bit more and he starts to score goals for City, he'll be undroppable, blood. Because the way he played yesterday in these little pockets of space, picking up the ball, little give and goals, taking man down the outside, dropping in like centrally, ridiculous, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Grealish was brilliant yesterday. No one's talking about Jack Grealish because he's not getting goals or assists. But when you watch his game, crazy game yesterday, bro. Like, and you just, as a defender, you do not want to be faced up by Jack Grealish because he comes inside, but he can go down the outside as well. He's got great balance, man. So I don't understand that a lot of the shit people have been talking about him. That was one of the first times I got to watch him for 90 minutes for Man City, and he was brilliant.
He was. Wait, and this is the thing, like you said, because he ain't getting the goals or assists. Yeah, people judge on the price tag. You know, but then there's certain players like Pepe, for example. I'm just using him as an example. That even if he does get the goals and assists, all of a sudden he's shit and he's been a flop. So it's like, what do these people actually want then? Because Grealish ain't getting it and he's a flop, and then Pepe's getting it and he's a flop. It's like, I just think it comes down to just people trying to banter other people and trying to just come out with bullshit to get likes and views. And stuff.
But you know what it is, yeah? In football, yeah, they judge different players on different things, innit? And that's just what it is. With Pepe, yeah, aesthetically, yeah, Pepe doesn't look the best. So he looks a bit clumsy at times, innit? So people say shit. But then on the flip side, there's other players that look shit on the eye and score goals, and people rate them. So that's just what it is. For me, like, there's no consistency with how people judge players, innit? And that's just what it is. If his output, yeah, for Arsenal, like whether people like it or not, yes, he's got one of the best outputs for your team. Do you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't look good on the eye. Do you know what I mean? And exactly like Rick and Salah don't look good on the eye, but he gets output and everyone sucks him off. But when you watch him play, he looks shit every time. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where, like, what are we judging players on, innit? If you're judging players purely on output, then judge them on output, innit? If you're judging players on quality and whatever, judge them on that, innit? But I don't know. I think the argument changes depending on who people are trying to fucking they're trying to big up, innit? That's why it's jarring. That's why I can't be bothered.
Yeah, mate, it's the same. People rate certain players based off of nothing, literally off of nothing. like Rashford, for example. Rashford, why do people rate him?
But he's rated off FIFA. That's what he's rated off.
Because he can run fast.
Yeah, he's rated off FIFA though. That's what he's rated off. He's not rated off real life. Because if you watch Rashford in real life, he's been shit for time. He's been shit for about 3 years. So it's one of them ones where Rashford gets ratings off his FIFA cards.
Mm.
That's what he gets ratings off, innit? He's an awful footballer. Do you know what I mean? So
it's crap.
I don't know. It's just all a bit weird, innit? Like, it's all a bit weird, brother. And as for the super chat, McTominay's fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you see, my thing is, yeah, I don't have a problem with what McTominay said, but it's like, read the room, fam. That's the problem with Manchester United. Man United have too many shit players in senior roles at the club. McTominay now feels like he's one of the senior players where he can speak about other players, bruv. You're shit.
Yeah, he's been there fucking 5 minutes as a first team player and he thinks his shit don't stink. And he's like,
but this is the problem because Ollie, yeah, made this guy feel like he was undroppable. Sir Alex Ferguson, yeah, talking all this bullshit about McTominay and all of this. Like, McTominay genuinely thinks that he's an important, integral part of the team. When in reality, he's not even good enough to be there. And this is the problem with Manchester United. You've got players like McTominay, players like Rashford, players like Maguire, players like Shaw, yeah, that believe that they're good enough to be at the football club and they've got opinions. They shouldn't have opinions. They shouldn't have them. Same with Bruno. Like, all of a sudden, Bruno's one of the spearheads of our attack. Like, Bruno's a talisman for Man United. Talisman. He hasn't played well in one big game yet. He hasn't won no trophies, and he's a talisman. Yeah, bruv. Clubs in the bin, bruv. That's just what it is. The clubs are shambles, isn't it? Until Man United want to win trophies, they show me they want to win trophies. I ain't taking them seriously. People can say what the fuck they want to say. They'll be like, "Oh, you're not a real fan, bruv. I'm a real fan. I can't take them any more serious than they're taking themselves. They're not taking themselves serious. Why should I take Man United seriously? The club's a joke.
It's true.
Why am I going to take them seriously? They're a fucking joke. Look at the players. What do you expect Man United to do? I have to just accept where they are. You know, I just have to accept where they are.
You still hold them up here. This is what I do as well. I hold Arsenal up here because I've seen Arsenal up here, yeah. And it's like, it is so fucking annoying when you see your team win and win and win and win, and now you see them not even interested in winning.
Not even.
Yeah, your fan base are as bad as Arsenal's. Yeah, they're the two biggest laughing stocks on social media. Arsenal,
I think ours is worse, bro.
Oh yeah, no, mate, yours is definitely getting there. Yeah. But I said this to you a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I said, like, I think you lot are actually fucking worse than us as a club because you're a bigger football club than us. Yeah, you've got more money to spend than us. You've got bigger revenue streams than us. You've got better football players at your club than us. Yeah, and look how shit you're doing. Yeah, you lot are more fucked than most people think you are.
Oh,
you know,
way
laughing at you lot and taking the piss out of you lot. It's actually quite sad seeing a club that I grew up watching compete with us and vice versa, actually doing what we're doing. Yeah, but you're doing it on a grander scale because you're a bigger football club. Yeah, and it's like, you know, we might get Champions League football this season. Whoopie fucking do. Are we going to win it? No. Well, we did it for 22 years with Wenger. So what's the fucking point? Yeah, do you know what I mean? And then people go, oh, but you can get more money to buy better players. Yeah, really? What better players are coming to us then? Because I thought it was a youth project. Yeah, so what better youth are coming to us then? What, we're signing Haaland in the summer? Well, we're not, are we? So that's the end of that. So now we're shopping in the second tier. And the second tier will get you second tier results unless you've got a top tier.
100%. That's just what it is. But the thing is, Man United never shop in the top tier. Even though we've got the money, we've never really shopped there. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Ronaldo ain't top tier. Do you know what I mean? Cavani wasn't top tier. Cavani was finished. Do you know what I'm saying? So Cavani was done. Like, when you actually look at Man United signings, Man United don't shop in the top tier. Like, they never have really shopped in the top tier. We've never been going up against Real Madrid, Bayern Munich for players that are in their prime and ready to deliver. Man United don't do that. Man United don't do that. So man can't respect them. You can't respect them. They're jokers. They don't want to win nothing. They don't want to win nothing. So as a Man United fan, there's no point even having expectations up there. It's a waste. Man said Varane. Real Madrid didn't want Varane. That's why he's not there.
How many players do Real Madrid get rid of? Yeah, that go on and do better things. Not many.
Bruv, I'd go as far as saying none. Who the fuck leaves Real Madrid and has a better career for it, bro? Like, when you leave Real Madrid, the only way is down, bruv. Rui Van Nistelrooy went to Real Madrid after he left Man United, not the other way around.
Man said, Odegaard, turn it in. Odegaard couldn't even get in their team, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? It's obvious he's going to fucking leave and play for Arsenal because we're not on the same level. Do you know what I mean? He's downgraded from a team that win Champions Leagues and league titles to a team that are buzzing that we're fourth in the table. Yeah, there's not many players. Kovacic is maybe a shout. Kovacic is a shout.
Bruv, Chelsea ain't an upgrade on Real Madrid, innit? He's having a good career, but the fact is he just didn't cut the mustard there. You know, like that.
And that's exactly my point.
He didn't cut the mustard. All the guys that you man are claiming, they never cut the mustard at Real Madrid. That's why they left. They didn't leave because they were too big for the club. They left because they couldn't get fucking game time. Let's be real. Like, Di Maria got dashed out against his will. He didn't want to leave. He got thrown out. You know what I mean? Same with Ozil. All these man didn't want to leave Real Madrid. They got thrown out, bruv. Drop me out. If you man know football, you know, that when man are at Real Madrid, if they're happy, they stay there, period.
Yep.
That's why Benzema's been there all those years. If you're happy at Real Madrid, you stay at Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? Makelele, Real Madrid didn't want him. They got rid of him. And Zidane was fuming. And Zidane was like, yo, he's the backbone of our team. Why did you get rid of him? Literally, like Makelele they got rid of Makelele because he wasn't a Galactico. They didn't respect him. That's why he left. You know I'm saying, if man know ball, if man are happy at Real Madrid, they stay because they win things. Ronaldo won his Ballon d'Ors and his Champions Leagues at Real Madrid. Went to Juventus, didn't win shit, bruv. Didn't win no fucking Champions League there. Do you know what I'm saying? So man don't leave Real Madrid, and do better. Like, they don't. It very, very rarely happens. Do you know what I'm saying? And even the Iron Robin thing again, Iron Robin. If they wanted to keep Iron Robin, he would have stayed there. They didn't want to keep him, bro. And I think it was a combination of injuries and just not showing his best form. The best Iron Robin that you saw, was at Bayern Munich, bro. When Robin was at Real Madrid, he wasn't on smoke like he was on that Bayern, bro. He wasn't. You don't go up from Real Madrid. You only go down, bro. You only go down. And that's just how it is. So, that's just football.
That's true. 100% true, man. What's this guy on about as well, man? He said, big up to everyone watching. There's 2.1 in here. You need to smash these likes up. We're not even on 500 likes.
Yeah, we need 1,000 likes in here, people.
Yeah, come on, man. Fucking, we got, if 1/4 of you just hit like, we hit 1,000. Happy days. Make sure you subscribe to Rance's channel. The link's in the title. Click it straight there. And the Twitch, you can follow and subscribe to that by hitting the link that is pinned in the live. And I don't know what you're on about, Ian. Yeah, Real Madrid were not good in the 2000s. Bro, I remember, Zinedine Zidane slapping one of the greatest goals in Champions League history, and that was in the 2000s.
Hey, bro, hey, Lee, listen, don't worry about it.
They win the fucking double that with them and get
don't worry about it. You know the ones. I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Man are going on like Real Madrid that aren't habitual trophy winners, bro. Like, it doesn't really matter.
And if they don't
if they're not winning Champions Leagues, they're winning the league or they're winning something, innit? They're always winning, bruv. Like, that's what they do, innit? So these arguments don't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, man won, like, what CR was there, what? They got Ledesma, like, and they won, what, 3 back-to-back Champions Leagues?
Yeah. 3 in a row. It was actually 4 in 5 years.
4 in 5 years.
Yeah.
But man think that playing for another club, on the European stage is more prestigious than playing for Real Madrid. Like, nobody cares if you win the fucking treble in Germany, bruv. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. And this is the good point. They were the fucking Galacticos for a reason in the noughties. Yeah, because they had the top players, man. Like, come on. That guy, seriously, bro, you must be smoking some fucked up gear. Yeah, they weren't good in the noughties. You're crazy, bro. You are crazy. Yeah, look at some of the players they had, man. Like Soldado, Carlos, Figo, Guti, R9, Dan, Raul. Come on, man. Casillas, Hierro.
Bruv,
Yeah,
but man are saying Makalele, bro. Like Makalele, yeah, is Real Madrid, bro. When he went to Chelsea, no one cared, innit? Like that's just how it is.
yeah, exactly. And the thing
That's
is,
how it
he's
is.
a good player, but they didn't want him. It's as simple as that, bro.
Bro,
They didn't.
most players leave Real Madrid, yeah, because Real Madrid don't want them. If
Fact.
anyone disagrees with that, do whatever the fuck you want to do with that. Do you know what I mean? Do whatever you want to do with it, bro. Frame it. Frame your disagreement.
Bro, it's mad, right? Because fucking when Ozil left, it's because they didn't want him, and it was a choice. I think it was Ancelotti said
He got forced out, bro.
Choice of him and Di Maria, and I think in the end, Di Maria still got outed the following season.
Di Maria got forced out as well to Man United, and then he said that he didn't want to be here anyway, and then ended up at PSG the next year. Man didn't want, bruv. He didn't even want to come to Man United. We were the only team that wanted it.
Yeah, it's mad.
That was it. We were the only team that ended up at us. And then my man used his house getting burgled as the fucking as a smoke screen.
That's mad. It's
actually keep who they want to keep and get rid of who they want to get rid of. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just it. Man can't tell me right now, yeah. Look at Varane now. We signed Rafael Varane, yeah. I think he's been injured or out with COVID more than he's actually played games for us. So who got the better end of the deal?
Exactly.
And Real Madrid are what? Top of the league now.
Do you know they're about 8 points clear. They're going to win the league.
And both of their starting centre backs are better than him.
Yeah. He's finished anyway, man. He's not finished. He's still going to have a career, yeah.
He's not finished, but I mean, bro, like even before Varane came,
he was 4 years ago, is he? Let's be real.
Even before Varane came, yeah, I said, and it's documented, yeah. I said, bro, like if he's coming, I have to question, yeah, what his motivation is, because Real Madrid are going to win the league this year. Man United might not even finish in the top 6. Yeah. You know, like that. So he's come to Man United for what if it's not the money? Because he's not coming to Man United to win shit. If he stays at Real Madrid, he continues to win trophies. Man said he wants a new challenge. What, you trying to tell me that Varane got bored of winning trophies? That doesn't exist. They let Ramos go as well, and guess what? It took Ramos about 5 months to play a game for PSG after they signed him.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Bro, they were talking about terminating his contract. Real Madrid saw him coming and told him to fuck off, and they got the better end of that deal too.
And now they're playing Alaba and Militao as a centre-back pairing.
Exactly. And they're going to win the league.
They're 8 points clear. It's mad.
But man think that he left Real Madrid because he wanted to come to Man United. Oh my days. He left Real Madrid because Real Madrid didn't want to give him the money, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
He left Real Madrid to go and play for Oli. He wanted to play for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. Like, I don't know if you understand. I don't think you'd understand the levels. He's a big draw in the game. You know, he scored a Champions League final winner 20 odd years ago.
Bro, listen, Real Madrid got the better end of the Varane deal and the Ramos deal. Just know that. Just know that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Varane literally downgraded. And now look at him. He's not even playing games, bro. Like, the guy can't play 3 games in a row.
He can't even play 2 in a row. He's fucked. Literally. Every time I watch Man United, he ain't in the team. Literally, he ain't in the team. And it's like, he ain't even in the squad most of the time. It's like, where the fuck is he this week? It's almost like fucking rewinding back to Ozil. Like, every away trip, he weren't there. It was like, mate, like, you got a clause in the contract that says you only play home games or something. Like,
I don't really know, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. That guy's fragile. He's super fragile. You know what I'm saying? Like, super fragile, bro. Man, nah, bro. Like, honestly, Varane's not the one, innit? He's not the one. Same with Cavani as well. Man United are dusted. Look at man's squad. Man are saying Cavani as well, bro. I don't even know if he plays for us. I think he only plays for Uruguay. Honestly. No, I think he only plays for his country, bro. Like, I can't remember. Like, what? He's played, what, 1 game for man? Like, in 2020, I think. In February, I think he played 1 game. 8th of February against, like, Burnley or something. Like, but he's played 1 game this year, bruv.
We're in fucking March.
Bruv, all right, cool, innit? Cavani, bro. Yeah, this club's a joke. Can't even lie. Club's banter.
It is, yeah, mate. I can't lie. It is fucking banner. It is actually banner. But this is what I'm saying. You lot are more fucked than us. Yeah,
We're
you're more
dusted. At
fucked
least
than
you've
us.
got young players that are available every week.
Yeah, at least we've got players that the young players that we have, they actually are doing the business. Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard at the moment, Martinelli, yeah, fucking Smith Rowe. No, Ramsdale, although Ramsdale looked a little bit shaky at the weekend, rushing out of his goal and kicking the ball like straight to their team. But we got
not
away
worse
with
than fucking De Gea, bruv. Oh my days.
No, it weren't. It weren't. But that's what I'm
Bruv, De
saying.
Gea.
Man. We've got some good young players there. What have you got? You got a bunch of fucking inflated egos on way too much money that are coming towards the end of their careers, or
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking mid players that are midway through their careers that think they're better than they fucking are.
Yeah, bruv, we're finished. We're finished. We're finished, bruv. Like, listen, we're not doing nothing anytime soon. And I'm okay with that, Lee. I swear down. Like, basketball season, playoffs are gonna be soon, bruv. That's catch me there, fam. That's what I'm doing.
I see you went and got some new garments today.
Yeah, but I went to the NBA store, man. NBA patting me up today, bro. I got some good stuff, bro. Like, man's ready for the playoffs. You know, like that. I'm chilling. Like football, nah, it's not for me, mate. Not for me, mate.
I can't wait till the summer when I can just upload videos instead of living. Yeah, I fuck the live. Just upload 3 videos a day and fuck off out for the day when the summer's here, mate.
Yeah.
They were sitting there for 5.5 hours yesterday, although it was a good game and I enjoyed actually watching Arsenal for a change. First time in a long time I've enjoyed it. But yeah, fuck sitting there for 5.5 hours, man. My fucking ass was dead on this chair, man.
I can imagine, bro.
It's like, nah, fuck that. I can't wait, man. Another 13 games I think we've got. I think that's it for the season. And then I'm done. That's me down the beach every day. Record my videos at 8 a.m. in the morning, schedule throughout the day. I'm off down the beach every day.
Oh, that's a dream, bro.
Yeah, man.
Absolute dream.
This is the thing. Like I do it every year. Like as soon as it comes to the end of the season, transfer window's open. I just record 3 transfer videos. 1 for midday, 1 for 4, 1 for 8. That's it. See you later. I'm off to the beach.
Nah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, you need to relax, man. Like I need to get my tan on, mate. I'm looking a bit like a milk bottle right now. Like,
no, I hear you, bro.
My tan's gone fucking bad, mate. Yeah, real bad. It just disappears. I was glowing in the summer last year. I need that back.
Nah, that's gonna be sick, bro. I can't lie, bro. I need to jump on some of those as well, fam.
Yeah, man.
Soon fire that YouTube channel back up anyway, blood. That'll return soon. You man, don't watch that. Yeah,
100%, man. Yeah, man said the last time he see Cavani was at the Calm Brook fight. Was he actually there?
He was there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, listen, he might have been at Deji's fight as well, blood. I don't really know, blood. Apparently, Cavani's a fight fan. You know, like that.
Oh my days. Mad.
He might have been there still, you know, like that, bro. Like it's getting like that right now.
Yeah, that's mad. 1 game in nearly 3 months or 2.5 months.
He's taking a piss.
And he's on 200 grand a week.
Bruv, he's taking the piss, bruv. This is what I'm saying. And Man United fans ain't got the same energy for Cavani. They don't, but they're always slagging everyone else off. That's what I don't get. The guy's the biggest mercenary, that we've had at the club for how long, but no one's got the same energy for Cavani. He's a fucking rat, bruv. He's a proper rat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't lie. If he ain't fucking playing football, he's gallivanting off around the world watching fights and shit, playing for his country.
He's taking a piss. Taking a piss.
It's mad. Actually mad. Listen, what you got coming up, man?
I got a show tonight, 7:30 with Bants, and then I got 9 o'clock one with Adam as well. You get me? So yeah, man, just got those things, man. And then obviously there'll be plenty of NBA watch-alongs as well, man. It'll be a busy week as well. I might even keep an eye on the Tottenham game today because Donny should be playing as well.
Yeah,
it's Tottenham Everton.
Yeah, Everton,
yeah. So yeah, I might keep an eye on that still as well, man. So yeah, it's gonna be good, man. Now I'm enjoying this part of the season now, bro. All the games are important now, innit? I guess top 4 is off for us, but I mean, like, there's some tasty fixtures still to come. So yeah, man's just keeping an eye on that still.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big up. Make sure you go and subscribe to Rancy's channel. It's in the title of the video.
And yeah, because Tottenham play today, we're filming Bants Sports News tomorrow instead. So it'll be out tomorrow.
There you go. And make sure you go and follow Rancy's Twitch as well. It's the pinned comment in the live. Go and subscribe and follow that. I'll be back again as well at 9 o'clock. About 9:30. But I'm not live. It'll just be an upload talking about top four, whether we can get it, etc., etc. And yeah, come and check that out. It'll just be an upload. I'm going to record it in a minute, and that's me for the day. Tomorrow, I'm back with Goonie, Northside, and Eunice on here at 2 o'clock UK time, and then I'm on with Terry on the Football Terrace straight after. So, and I'll be live tomorrow as well, and an upload. I need to step up my work rate, man. I've been slacking recently. I had 6 days off in February, the shortest.
That's all right, bro. Fuck you know, bro. I wouldn't know what to do with all that time, blood.
Mate, I didn't even do a watch along for the Wolves game, man. I was at a wedding. I didn't do match day, nothing. And then I've had a day off this month already. I'm like, no. I need to step up now. I need to step up. I need to get back on the work rate. I've got on the training one, doing the gym, eating properly. Yeah, fucking. I need to sort my life out for summer, mate. So yeah, it's all good. And before we end, big up the 100% Italian. Thoughts on Coutinho at Villa? Yeah,
he's quality,
right.
But we knew that.
He's doing all right.
We knew that, man. Do you know what I mean? He's a quality player. You know what I mean? So he's purring, man. So yeah, it's going to be decent. It's going to be decent to see how he finishes the season, and if so, it'll be interesting to see what happens next season as well. Villa going to keep adding to him and bring in more quality of that standard. If it is, then they're going to be a big threat next season for maybe pushing for the top 6 because they've got money in it. Like they got linked with Suarez and players like that. So I don't know if they continue to bring in quality. I think that they could be a serious one of them teams that kind of throw a spanner in the works next season. So no, it'd be decent.
Yeah, man. Rickon, you're a fucking idiot. I swear. Man said I've been saying I need to step up since 2017. You dickhead. Gunner's push-up record is 1. You fucking knob. Hey, you may well laugh, mate. Yeah? You're watching the summertime, mate. Yeah, you just wait. Yeah, you just wait, mate. Yeah, anyway, listen, we're out of here. I'll be back at 9. Make sure you go and check out Rance's stuff as well. And make sure you like this video before you leave. Nearly 700 likes. Come on, man. There's still 1,900 in this stream. So anyone that ain't liked, just hit the like on the way out. And we're out of here, people. I'll tat her out. Laters.